talent competition is a very funny man who comes all the way from that couch over there. Let's have a nice hand for Ross Silver.
Oh, yeah!
I am indeed from that couch over there. I was born on that couch. It's that's why they got a tarp over it. It's kind of all messy and bloody. I don't know about you guys, but when I was a kid, what I looked forward to most every single summer were those traveling carnivals. You guys have those, right?
Yeah.
You have like 2-3 days. I love them. I look forward to them so much, but I was never prepared. Not once. Aside from 1 year, I took the time for 3 months. I collected change everywhere I went. I dove into couch cushions, my house, friends' houses, everywhere. But everything I could. To this day, I actually hold the Guinness World Record for the youngest person to ever work the door at 7-Eleven. They're just down there. Get me all the way outside. Take money, man. Take money, man. I had like $13. Shut up. Fucking heckle me. I'll kick your ass, you little bastard. $13 I had. We're set, my buddy and I. We hit the carnival, you know. We get the fried dough, we get the cotton candy. Back when I was a kid, you couldn't get that anywhere else. It's the only place. Now you get like fried dough flavored vodka, you know. But we get our cotton candy, we get our fried dough, we walk the grounds. We're like, we're gonna plan everything out. This year is gonna be the greatest fucking carnival ever. Planning it all out, you know. We're like, all right, you know what? Our favorite ride was that one. It's like a Ferris wheel, except the bucket that you sit in is enclosed with a cage. You guys know this one?
Yeah.
Right? And the booth is on an axle, so you flip around like all hell at the same time. Just go in the circle and flip it. It's great. It's our favorite. After that, we're like, all right, you know what? We got to hit the one that spins around so damn fast, stick to the wall, you know. We're like, we're going backwards this year. We're going upside down. We were ready for it, you know. So we're like, let's do this. Let's just do those two over and over again, see who throws up first. You know, we bet our souls on it. Over and over again, that was good. We're looking forward to it. So we're like, we'll start with the flipping around one. Get the tickets, get on there. The very first rotation up at the top, all the change, fly, just rockets out of my pocket. But we're in a cage. So half of it's just firing back at us. You know, we're in like a $9.85 hailstorm. Just get pounded, you know. It was like angry founding fathers versus me and my buddy in a steel cage match. While everything is rotating, you know. It was a nightmare, in short. We just got pounded for 2.5 minutes by founding fathers. You know, we were picking pennies out of our teeth. My buddy had a 50-cent piece stuck in his eye. He looked like a pirate. It was a good time. At the end, we got out. We counted everything up. You know, we had the 50-cent piece. We had 5 quarters, 2 nickels, 14 welts and bruises. We did what any good kid did. We went to the Coke stand, the refreshment stand, got a big pop drink of Coke, watered it down with our tears. Thought about the day. It was the best carnival of my life, you know? That day I rode the roller coaster of emotion. It was a good time. I got this book actually not too long ago. I like to read it a lot. It's all about ancient cultures. I was reading about the chapter on biblical times. And in it, it said that the phrase walk on water just meant to walk along the beach. It was a common phrase at the time. So I started wondering, maybe everything in that book is just a slight misunderstanding. Like Virgin Mary. Maybe that was just a nickname. You know how you call big guys tiny? You know, folks just, there goes Virgin Mary, huh? Yeah, I had knowledge of her the other night. And everyone assumes, everyone in Jerusalem is fucked her. Everybody. Aside from Joseph. You know, whom she marries. And then, after a few years of marriage, she's pregnant. And everyone's like, that's a miracle. I fucked her 12 times. You know, but Joseph is such a good guy. They're like, he's going to be devastated. He's the one person in town that hasn't had intimate of this woman. We gotta do something. So they have a meeting. All of Jerusalem has a meeting, you know? And everyone's just brainstorming, throwing things against the wall. They got one drunk in the corner, you know, just pounding Narragansetts all night long. And he's like, wait a minute. I got an idea. What if there was this great thing, right? Like nobody knew about it before. But it's this great, amazing thing in the sky. It controls everything. And it was like, you know what we need? We need a king of kings. Born immaculately. No one knows who fathered the child. I mean, it was the whole town. And I was like, that's fucking brilliant, man. We're doing that. Basically, it's the greatest bullshit ever told. All because Joe was a real nice guy, but kind of a dipshit. You know? I think all religions are really based on nice guys who are kind of dipshits, really, to be honest with you. But it's probably a tale for another time. You can't tell with my porcelain skin, but I used to have quite the battle with acne. Heard that, you two bastards. Worse than the cat over there. I got them everywhere, though. Everywhere. The first big one was on the tip of my nose. Kids call me Rudolph. I should have sung a song about it. But I was quick to point out, who saved the day, asshole? Huh? No, it wasn't that prick in the corner blitzing. He's too busy talking shit, playing his reindeer games. As this guy right here saved the day. I got him everywhere, though. Everywhere. Head, shoulders, knees and toes. Knees and toes! Everywhere. I got him on my dick.
Ooh.
I got him on my dick. You know it. You know. You've been
Oh,
there.
they've been there.
You've been there.
We had that conversation. And I'll tell you, like you can attest, you get a big zit on your dick. It makes masturbation at once incredibly difficult, yet necessary. You've no choice. No one's going near that. It's like a speed bump that no one will ever go over. It's a speed bump that turns into a stop reverse yield sign. And then you're crying into your Coke some more. Everywhere, I got them. But I was prepared for difficult masturbation, fortunately, because I used to masturbate wrong. I did. You'd think I'd be able to figure it out, but no. My friends would talk of beating the meat and spanking the monkey. I went home, I slapped the shit out of my poor little pecker, all through the 6th grade. You know, it started off innocently enough, like tapping Morse code, SOS, send semen. That didn't work, unfortunately. So I stepped it up a notch. When I stepped it up a notch, you know, I tried waterboarding the thing. Didn't work. My balls enjoyed it, you know, just the runoff. That wasn't bad. But it didn't work either. So I stepped it up a notch. Eventually, I was like a Nazi interrogator. Just like, that cum! That cum! I know it is in there. Give me the cum! Did that work? Show of hands, man. Of course it worked. Of course. Just gonna say no to a Nazi interrogator. No, this guy's. Which brings me to my next point, actually. I think it's time to lay off of Hitler. I mean, it's just everybody focuses on the bad stuff he did. You know, like that stupid mustache. You know, personally, I think you should send every child with ADD to a concentration camp. You know, and what about the first individual, Jewish, Gypsy, whatever the first one is, that was sent to a concentration camp? Say it was a Jew. Maybe he thought it was a great idea. It was like, oh man, I gotta go someplace where I can just get away from all this anti-Semitism. Focus on my business. Didn't work out very well. I know. I think he aimed wrong, really. You know, what if he left the Jews alone and just got gypsies? Where's your Gypsy Holocaust movie? You see that one? No, why not? Nobody gives a shit about gypsies. What about a telemarketer genocide right now? Would you be marching in the streets against that? No, I don't How about a reality star Holocaust? You know, get all the Kardashians, come with a big old net, just tell them it's gonna be on film. They'll run right the fuck in there. You know? All the Real Housewives on Bravo. You know the ones, right? They got anorexia and fake tan. They look like C-3PO. We don't need them. Throw them out there with the gypsies. Call it a day. Just Hitler fucked it up. I'm not apologizing for Hitler. I'm just saying you can't discount a good genocide when necessary.